There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Hello there, travelers, and welcome to my channel. I'm Shifty Nivy, and if you enjoy goofy, cozy gaming content, then get your snacky snacks and snuggle in. And if you want to keep up to date with all my shenanigans, remember to do all the fun things, the likes, the follows, the subscribes, all that good jazz, because it appeases the algorithm Archon, and it keeps me in your feed. So, last we left off, we met Denurazard and Dia. Dia is her bodyguard, and she was trying to drag her home, but Denurazard has kind of bribed her into joining her in her shenanigans, which are trying to throw a birthday party
Wherever in this
for
world
the
I roam, I carry
Subseru
memories of my
Festival
home.
for Lesser Lord
This blade.
Kusanali. This festival
It is the
was
last
originally
link I have to the land of my birth.
birthday party thrown for Greater Lord Rukkhadevata prior to her passing, and it also was when Lesser Lord Kusanali was found. Now, she did mention that finding Lesser Lord Kusanali meant that the Academia could no longer deny the fact that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had passed. So this might have something to do with why we don't see the love for Lesser Lord Kusanali. I'm not sure if, the timelines have anything to do with that there, but we're getting into it. We're going to go ahead and talk to the people who are helping to prepare for the festival and see how we can lend a hand to maybe get on the good side of Lesser Lord Kusanali so we can talk to her about where our siblings at. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Da-da-da-da. Let's talk to this adorable little bean.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an outlander?
Our clothes look funny because we don't get to change our clothes with our elemental resonances, so we can't blend into our different surroundings.
Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Ooh, we love candy. Let's get some candy from Ferris. See. Oh, I think we're supposed to talk to them after we talk to everybody else. Let's talk to Farhad.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar.
Ooh.
And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
He has a point. I mean, what's a celebration without celebrating? Okay, let's see what Dia thinks.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the Academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Sounds like Dia has a soft spot for cosmetics. That's good to know. But then again, who wouldn't want some decent, perfume? Oh, let's talk to her.
Dancing at the Sabzeruz festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the goddess of flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her, too.
Oh, that is a good point. From what we have heard of the Goddess of Flowers, she had a very giving heart. So I can't see her begrudging the celebration continuing for the new Archon.
The Sabzeruz festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Oh, Denurazard. I'm sure she did. This could not have been cheap.
Milu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
She's very talented if she did. I mean, I could not come up with that kind of a cosplay.
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off this crown. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Oh,
Of
I want a
course.
picture of Denurazard
The
wearing
legends
it.
say that the Goddess of Flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyazad, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the Goddess of Flowers herself.
Oh.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Is that Catherine?
Catherine!
I thought Catherine didn't leave the booth. Not gonna lie, I kind of thought Catherine was a robot. Like one of the automatons that you see in Fontaine. But just very lifelike. Or maybe a puppet like Scaramouche. I mean, given that, she probably could move about.
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
That's true.
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a
What's
lot less
shaken?
formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Add extra Arby sauce.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Exactly. Looking for our sibling.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
That's kind of cliche. I'm just gonna say.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Are you a fan of the Subzero Festival?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
See you around, Catherine. That was kind of odd, right?
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious? We'd love that.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
What about Denurazard? You can't leave her alone.
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Okay, we will meet you at the Citadel.
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia.
Da da da, we had to run so far.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
I thought so. I mean, you can't spend day in and day out with somebody and not develop some kind of a kinship with them. Or maybe just a fondness, you know? It's actually founded in psychology. The more you look at somebody's face, the more you like them. Just saying.
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Yeah, Dia's blushing because she likes Dunyarzad. I really think that they might be a ship, but I'm not 100% sure.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
Okay, back to business.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Oh, haven't we already talked to him?
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
We've already asked him.
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfond for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rukshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city.
To bolster defenses for what?
Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell them what we know.
Please?
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
Okay. We're here for it. Spill.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
Okay.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river.
Okay. We can traverse that. I think we might already have something open that way.
The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Okay.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Okay, why should we do that, though? Why should we lie?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
Wait, who's King Deshret?
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
What? Okay.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Osfond! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Okay.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
We won't forget. We'll be back in plenty of time.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
We'll see you there, Dia. Okay, let's travel. Oh, wait. Back. Slow your roll. We have new flowers. Alright, now. Let's see. Oh, we don't have anything open in Port Ormos yet. We'll be pretty close, though. Alrighty.
One with nature.
Fly. And thank you, Lesser Lord Kusanali, for the top off on the heels. We appreciate you even if your people do not. Well, I thought it healed me. Guess not. We appreciate you for the heals that if I would have stayed in one place long enough, I would have got.
Follow the wind.
I mean, as far as the issue of the Archon, I don't quite understand why there's such animosity almost toward Lesser Lord Kusanali. I mean, she hasn't really done anything to warrant this
into the wind.
negative, how to put it, apathy almost that she's getting from her people.
One with nature.
I don't quite know how to feel about it.
Time to go.
I would love to know how you guys feel about it in the comments below. What are some theories as to why an absentee Archon would be so disliked? I mean, it's not like she's done anything to actually offend the people, other than being found. I want to know know when the last time she was seen was.
Into the wind.
Is it a case of one Archon died and then the other one did too? And
Time to
they're
go.
trying to hide the fact that she's not there anymore? Well, no, because then she couldn't have spoken to Daenerys.
Time to go.
So many questions, all waiting at Port Ormos. And whoop. We're gonna grab the waypoint first, because waypoints are primo gems, and primo gems are important. Almost there. Zoomy, zoomy, zoom. And boom. Jumping blind. Awesome. Nope. Waypoint first. Real quick, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna clear out this notification that is driving me crazy. Grab this one as well. Oh, that's Verdict of Blaze. It's an event that is currently going on, and I will be recording once I can record it all in one go. Something to look forward to. Lots of primo gems in that one. And let's clear out these real quick. As well as check this. Ooh, okay. We've got 2 pulls. We're gonna go ahead and grab those because why not? I really want Feminette, or Fremine. That's it. Because he's Lynette's sibling, I keep saying net instead of a. So let's hope we get Fremine. No luck there. And oop. Nope. He has not come home yet. Hopefully he comes home soon. Alright, let's see what our next leg has. Walking through Port Ormos with our friendly Paimon.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Ooh, lots of tea being spilled over here.
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds.
Dia did warn us it's a mixed bag.
Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads.
Okay.
We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos.
Well, there's gotta be a reason he'd say that.
Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Right, we should figure that out before doing anything else. Because it could be crucial for the rest of our investigation here.
Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Okay, let's ask around. We'll start with this merchant.
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
We're Academia students looking for stolen items. Did it work?
Hi there. there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the academia have it even harder.
Oh,
Sure,
really?
we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the academia. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the academia.
They look pretty serious. Maybe even a little worried?
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Everybody's really reliant on this Akasha thing. It's almost giving me culty vibes. I don't know.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
Let's go listen in. Let's go eavesdrop. We're gonna drop some eaves. Boop.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshred and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
Ein something.
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Uh-oh. So, the rogue Eremite group might have the thing that they said we need? Okay.
Wait, come again?
But they're after it too.
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
I have 500,000 Mora.
Wait,
Maybe?
Did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
That would probably be their best bet. However, they're against us, and yeah.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
It is very suspicious indeed. Whatever was stolen from the academia must be related to this knowledge.
So, what's our plan?
Let's go to the tavern. That makes sense.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 Mora! Have you lost your mind?
Reliable information is worth the price.
Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Okay, let's go say goodbye to our hard-earned Mora. it'll be worth it, right? It'll be worth it.
Time to go.
All right, there's the tavern, and we will pick up here next time. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. If you're enjoying the journey and you want to continue progressing the storyline with me, remember to do all the fun things, the likes, the follows, the subscribes, all that good jazz, because it appeases the algorithm Archon and it keeps me in your feed. I hope you all have a great day and stay safe. And